Hello, have you heard of sea slugs by any chance? Yes, they're real and they're these adorable little creatures in the ocean. I mean, look at them. This one looks like a bunny and this one looks like a confused sheep. I can't believe we get to exist on the same earth as these things, and I want one so bad. I would take it for walks and put it in a cute backpack and we would go on adventures, but they're tiny and would probably die, so I'm gonna do the next best thing. Put them in Minecraft somehow. So I started with trying to build them, and obviously I had to make them huge so I could get all the detail. It was pretty hard to do. I'm not the most experienced builder, and the sea slugs are so unusual, and capturing the flow and shape of these with blocks was quite hard. Okay, whilst you watch the satisfying time-lapse, let me tell you cool stuff about sea slugs. Some species of sea slugs can just casually decapitate themselves and survive. So sea slugs is a really general term for sea creatures that are small, have no shell, and look a bit like slugs. That's about the only similarities that sea slug species have with each other. That's hard to say, sea slug species. They all eat different things, have different colors, and different ways of defending themselves from predators. So yeah, some of them, called a big sciencey name that I'm not even going to try and pronounce, can voluntarily remove their head from their body and it will grow back in 20 days. They will often do this if their body is infected with something. Wouldn't that be amazing? Like, oh, my body is really sick, let me just get rid of it and get a new one. If the sea slug is old though, it's a lot more likely to die when it does this, which is sad because otherwise this could make them immortal. Sea slugs are also the only kind of animal that can basically become a plant. They suck the cells out of algae plants with their tiny teeth and steal the chloroplasts, the thing that converts sunlight to energy for plants. And they can go for up to a year without eating because the chloroplasts inside their body just make energy for them. And they're the only animal that can do this. Finally, you might be able to guess because they're so colourful, some of them are actually really poisonous. But they're not poisonous because they produce venom. It's actually because they're immune to venom, so they eat venomous creatures, steal the venom cells, and put them in their tentacles. So essentially, sea slugs are basically adorable, self-decapitating, food and poison-stealing thieves, and I love it. Okay, so we've built sea slugs in Minecraft. This is great, but I want more. And then I had a genius idea, as I often do, and thought, what mob in Minecraft looks a little like a sea slug? Yeah, the silverfish. What if we retextured it to look like the fabulous Spanish shoal that's hard to say. Fabulous Spanish shoal sea slug. There we go. Okay, so these are the colors we need, and it needs to have a smooth gradient like this somehow. Nice, this looks good. I'm so excited. Let's get this into Minecraft. And now let's find a stronghold where they spawn. Okay, I'm nervous. I also have no armor or anything. Oh my goodness, look at these. No, stop biting me. No, that's not nice. No. Look at them. They are so cute. They match really well with the portal room, like the orange on them with the lava. It looks so good. No, they're killing me. No, my creations. This is so cute. This is adorable. If this was in the game, I wouldn't even want to be the Ender Dragon. Just seeing these guys is enough. This is how you beat the game now. Oh, look at the spawner as well. Look at the way they move and wiggle as well. They're so pretty. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. It actually turned out like much better than I was expecting. They look so cute. Well, the void in my life is filled. There are sea slugs in Minecraft. I can die in peace now. Not that I'm planning on dying, obviously. I have more YouTube videos to make before then, so subscribe please. I'm just saying that when I die, hopefully in the far, far future, I will be happy purely from knowing that I have done this. So I hope you liked this video as much as I did. Goodbye!